television networks ban certain shows for a variety of content, and what is and isn't acceptable changes over the years. Here are 10 controversial anime that have been banned around the world. But before the video starts, make sure to go ahead and subscribe to CBR and become part of our notification squad. Let us know what your favorite entry on the list is, and don't forget to check out our other videos too. Attack on Titan banned in China. The Chinese government is well known for its censorship and has specifically banned Attack on Titan along with 37 other anime because it includes scenes of violence, pornography, terrorism, and even crimes against public morality. While Attack on Titan doesn't tick off all of these boxes, the hyper-violence of the show has raised eyebrows across the globe. It really isn't too big a surprise that the Chinese government banned a show about a small group banding together to fight an overwhelming power. Symbolic much? Death Note banned in China. Chinese censorship strikes again. Death Note, the wildly popular anime about a magical notebook that can kill anyone whose name is written inside it, was banned because teachers were actually afraid their students would turn their own notebooks into death notes. It's a clear case of people being out of touch with what's popular. The reasoning behind the Death Note ban is kind of reminiscent of why parents were afraid to let their children play Dungeons and Dragons back in the 70s. To make things even worse, school systems in Albuquerque, New Mexico also tried to ban the show. Yes, school systems, and for the exact same reasons as in China. Are we even sure teachers that believe notebooks can be imbued with magic should be teaching our children? Saga banned in Japan. Take a deep breath, lower your eyebrows. Yes, Saga was banned in Japan, but only the last episode. The television network simply thought it was too risque. However, there's a twist in this tale. The creator actually wanted the show to be banned from television networks. The final episode was 3 minutes too long to fit into a standard time slot, and they simply did not want to cut any of the content to make it fit. Osomatsu-san pulled worldwide. An interesting fact about Japan is that they don't have fair use laws. This means that parodies are not protected forms of entertainment like they are in America. Osomatsu-san is an anime with a premise very similar to Robot Chicken or South Park, where it parodies popular movies and television shows. Multiple complaints resulted in the first episode and part of the third episode being pulled from streaming sites all over the world. The third episode was then reanimated to remove the offensive segments. However, many fans hope that Crunchyroll will be able to air the original third episode as America's legal system protects parodies. Poemii banned in New Zealand. Made by the same studio that produced Saga, Poemii is a parody taken to its logical, most extreme conclusion. This resulted in its ban by the New Zealand Office of Film and Literature Classification. The OFLC felt the show exploited children and young people for violence and sexual gratification and refused to overturn their ruling despite appeals by anime fans. The show parodies popular magical girl and mecha anime, drawing on the most bizarre parts of anime culture. Pokemon banned in Saudi Arabia. Pick your jaws up off the floor, boys and girls. Yes, even Pokemon can become a target for overzealous seniors. Someone who failed to use Google Translate thought Pokemon translated to "I'm a Jew" in Japanese, and therefore had to be part of a Zionist conspiracy to pull children away from Islam. It's impossible to make this stuff up. Transformers Robots in Disguise episode pulled from the US. It's kind of hard to imagine the US censoring something, but the episode of Transformers called Battle Protocol showed Optimus Prime smashing his way through a skyscraper. This episode unfortunately aired just 3 days before 9/11 for the first and only time. For obvious reasons, television networks have never shown it again, although it can likely be found on the internet if you search hard enough. KINNIKUMAN banned in France. France has strict hate speech laws, and their censorship organizations don't take any chances. While Broken Jr. may be a heroic character in the show, his obvious Nazi uniform and the swastika that goes alongside it made it a no-go in France. The manga has been banned entirely, and only 49 of the 137 episodes ever aired on television networks. Hetalia banned in South Korea. Hetalia is one of those anime that comes around once in a blue moon. Its unique storyline and anthropomorphic countries, yes, you heard that right, give it a quirky style that people adore. Hetalia makes fun of every country you can imagine, portraying them by their various stereotypes. Because of the turbulent history between South Korea and Japan, South Korea found its portrayal on the show to be in poor taste and subsequently banned it from networks. AKI-SORA restricted in Tokyo. Despite rumors to the contrary, incest is not acceptable in Japan. AKI-SORA is an incest drama between a girl and her younger brother. The heavily sexual nature of the show resulted in it being a target of the Tokyo Youth Ordinance, a 2010 ruling aimed at restricting the sale of anime and manga involving certain sexual content. The publisher of AKI-SORA actually cancelled its production before any series had been banned out of fear that it would be targeted. Censorship laws can be mind-bogglingly strange, but then again, so can anime. Let us know what you thought of this list and tell us what your favorite entry is. And don't forget to subscribe to CBR to become part of our notification squad. Check out the next video for more content just like this. And as always, thanks for watching.